friends, it's Komenda here. Welcome in my video created with scrapbook.com exclusive products. I will be creating a layout and I'm starting with coloring 4 6x6 paper sheets created with watercolor paper, and I'm using distress oxide colors, distress oxide inks in pink colors, and I'm using from what I remember worn lipstick and picked raspberry, and I'm coloring 2 paper sheets in one color and 2 others in a different color, and I will be using foiling to change the texture of the papers. I'm leaving the papers to dry, and I prepared myself 4 stencils from scrapbook.com. Those are exclusive products, so you can only buy them at scrapbook.com, and they are hard bold stripes, confetti and dotted, and I'm using Prima Art Basics 3D gloss gel for this purpose, because I don't know if you are if you know that, but this gloss gel reacts with foiling with Ming foiling machine from Heidi Swap, so you can use it to add both texture and then foiling to your project. And I'm using 4 different patterns to add the color to add the texture gel to the surface of my paper. I could use a 12 by 12 paper and use only one stencil, but my Mink is a small one with only 6 by 6, like a hole to feed, so this is the only way I can foil in a small sheets. And I also have this scraper. This is also from scrapbook.com product, and it's a very handy tool when you have to cover bigger surfaces in the even layer, like with this stencil. It's really hard to cover all the stripes using only the spatula, but with this tool it's really easy and you have a really even layer. And the last pattern, dots, again I'm using up the leftover that I had in my scraper, and I will have to leave it to dry. You will know that the texture, that gloss gel is already dry when it becomes transparent, because now it's a little bit milky, but when it's dry it's like 100% transparent. So I have my backgrounds ready and dry, so you almost do not see the pattern. And I took 2 colors of foil, this very vivid like a fuchsia pink and the rose gold pink, and I'm feeding my Mink machine with them, and I have a lovely assistant. She is this is my daughter, and she's like, crazy about foiling, because who isn't, when you open the sandwich and you tear off the foiling paper and you get this amazing result. And she was very excited to help me with this one, so you will see me having an extra hand here. And I'm foiling 2 of those in fuchsia pink color and 2 in this rose gold color. I will link you all the products I use in the description box below, because I may be like, not remembering the name of the colors well. So this is the third one, and I will be having the fourth one here, and I will feed it through the machine. And in the meantime, I will rip off the paper from this one and see how nice and smooth the surface is and how shiny it is after applying the foiling. And I wish I had the bigger foiling machine, because I don't know, I thought that I won't be using it that much. I am not, obviously, but now I'm telling myself it's because I don't have a bigger machine. I will be using Bloom Street collection from Paige Evans to finish this page, and I picked one of the papers for the background. This is this artsy watercolorish like a background. and I trimmed my squares to the smaller size. I think they are about 4 by 4 inches, 10 by 10 centimeters. And I'm adding a piece of cardboard under each of the squares to add a little bit of dimension. You can use a foam, but the cardboard is a little bit thinner than the foam, and I didn't want to add too much dimension to the first layer because I will be adding more and more up, and in the end my layout would turn out very thick. So I like using the cardboard for like a bigger layers because it doesn't build up so high as the foam does. Maybe you have like a thinner foam, so it will be perfect too. I'm gluing down all the squares, and I also have 4 pictures of my daughter. She was posing with this like a filter app that gave her wings. So I snapped the pictures of her with the wings. They look like really like like she's wearing them, but it's just an app, and I was amazed about this effect. And I will be adding the pictures of her to the layout and then embellishing it with other elements from the Bloom Street collection. I will be adding those flowers. I fussy cutted almost the whole sheet of those flowers. You can see them on the left, and this is what I like to do with the papers like this. So I always fussy cut flowers because such busy papers are not good for background, for me of course, because I prefer like simple backgrounds and a lot of embellishing around, and I have the flowers cutted out from this paper plus a flower pack. This is like an ephemera pack but only with flowers, and here I have the ephemera pack from the Bloom Street collection. It's the first project I was making with this line, so I had everything to use, and to be honest it was the last one because I didn't have time to play with this collection during summer, and I only got it like in I think in June, and now I already have the newest collection by Page at my Scrappy Studio, which is also brand new and unused. Well, I'm an addict when it comes to shopping, but I bet you can relate to. I'm going through all the ephemera pieces, picking the ones that may work for my project and removing the ones that I am sure I won't use. And thanks to that, I have like a more narrowed elements to choose from, and it gets quicker when you do something like this because some of the elements won't match the color scheme I picked here because I'm focusing mostly on pinks with a little bit of like a blue and green. So I knew that the darker elements won't match and I put them aside. I glued down the pictures. Well, I think I glued down the pictures, maybe not yet. And I'm matching the elements. And after I will be happy with how it all look on the page, I will glue it down using 3D foam squares, foam to add a little bit of dimension. I don't think I have ever done like a one layer layout in my in years. Maybe at the beginning when I was starting scrapbooking, I was doing like this. I was scrapbooking this way, but for many years, dimension is something I always add to any of my page. So I would say it's like my signature style, a lot of dimension, maybe not like creepy a lot with paper flowers, but at least 4 layers for each page. I'm gluing down the elements, like the smaller ones. I'm starting with the bigger elements like flower clusters, and I'm moving to the smaller ones. And usually my final step while making a page is adding enamel dots and splatters, so elements that are really tiny. And as you can see, I'm almost done with embellishing. I think I didn't glue everything down. Now it's all for sure glued down. I did it off camera because otherwise you would see me doing it for 10 minutes. It's a boring part. And now I'm adding a title. It will be Flutter, and this is from the stickers, title stickers, puffy stickers from the same collection. And I was thinking about adding something more, but then I decided no, Flutter will be enough. And I'm moving to the smaller elements. I'm using some hearts from this same pack as the title. Those are the puffy elements in like ombre colors, so I picked some of those. Those are the 6 by 12 stickers, which I also used in smaller amount, and I am finishing everything with those tiny hearts from the sticker book. I love this sticker book because stickers are not transparent here, which for me can be problematic sometimes, like with the crepe paper sticker books. They are amazing when it comes to designs, but all the elements are transparent, so I have to glue them down to the white cardstock and then cut them out, which is a little bit like pointless, I would say. But you know, I have to have them because they are in the collection, so much shopper here. And the page is done. I really like the shiniest, and but it's hard to capture it on the pictures. Like here, you can see it's very dark, but it isn't. And thank you for staying with me, for watching the video. I will leave you the links to the products I use in the description box if you are curious, and see you soon on some other video. Bye bye.